We're live. Hello. I think we're live anyway. It would seem that way. Well, good morning, friends. It is another Monday on lockdown. Here to work out this morning. Thank you for joining me. We're going to start off nice and easy today. We're going to start with some windmills, okay? Slowly work through our warm-up and then go into a full body workout after that. There's Mia, ready to get her workout in too, aka attack me while I lead you through your work. All right, I hope you guys had a nice weekend. Let's get started, all right? So again, starting with windmills, you're gonna be lying on your side, knees are stacked, head can be supported on something if you'd like. We're gonna keep our eyes on our top hand as we open up, rotating as far as you can, following your hand with your eyes, and come on back. Good. We're gonna do this for time right now. Just keep following along. Control your breathing. We're gonna move at your own pace. All right? Open up. Big breath in and out. Pause for a moment here at the bottom. And come on back. A couple more here. Good. Beautiful. And go ahead and switch sides. Okay? As soon as you're switching your sides and you're ready, you can go ahead and get started. I'm just periodically checking in on the film. Lying on your other side, knees are stacked, hands are stacked. Opening on up, follow your top hand with your eyes. Big breath in and out, and come on back. Good. Again, just going for time on this side. No rush, don't worry about counting your reps. Just open on up, breathe, pause for a moment at the bottom, and come on back. Last one here. Beautiful. All right, nice and easy. Sit on up now. And in a seated, cross-legged position, let's go through our neck circles. All right, so just sitting nice and tall. Chin rolls down the sternum. Bring the chin along your collarbone. Look up. Looking over. Chin down and around. Chin traces collarbone, look up, looking over, rotating the other direction, chin down and around, and then reverse direction. Good, we're just doing 2 circles each way. Awesome. This is what I deal with. Ready? Alright guys, if you have your cat, we're going to do some loaded shoulder circles out in front. Holding out in front, we're going to punch forward, shrug up, pinch back, and drop down. Alright, punch forward, shrug up, pinch back, and drop down. Just roll those shoulders out, hands out in front. Rolling a few more times one way, and then reversing direction. All right. Mia, you're getting cat hair all over the mat. All right, guys, we're gonna go into what is called a down dog toe touch. So it is like a yoga push-up. Only what we're going to do is as we drive back into that downward dog, we're going to touch our opposite toe. All right, so push-up position, right? We drop down. As we drive up into our downward dog, you're going to reach one hand back, touch your opposite toe, come on down. Back into the push-up. And switching sides. Just go for time here, nice and slow. Add in an upward dog in between if you would like. Catching your breath, moving at your own pace. Drive up into your downward dog. Reach for your opposite toe. You don't have to actually touch it, but just reach for it anyways. If that's too much, you're just gonna do your normal yoga push-up. Keep going, get a few more in right now. I just gotta fill my water real quick. Alrighty, and rest. Now from that push-up position, drop on down to all fours, and we're just gonna go cat, cow. Arching the back, looking up at the ceiling, big breath in, and then on your exhale, we're gonna round the back off, tuck the butt underneath, big breath in here, and then arch the back, stick the butt out, and repeat. Good. And popping back up into a push-up position, we're going Spider-Man's next. Foot comes up, let's drop the back knee up and down, all right? Just nice and slowly. Lift the leg, drop the leg. Lift the leg, drop the leg. And repeat. Good. Back up one last time. Bring the leg back. And now switch sides. Other foot comes up. Drop the knee down. Lift it up. Drop the knee down. Lift it up. Drop the knee down. Lift it up. One last time here. Good. And switch one more time on each side. Just nice and gentle. Letting gravity help pull you down a little bit deeper into that hip stretch. And switch. Last one here. Popping the knee up and down. Good. And back to all fours. Let's go into bird dogs, all right? Bird dog is opposite arm, opposite leg, reaching nice and low down to the floor with that leg, and just lifting the leg up high enough that you're using your hip muscles to extend the leg, but you're not arching your back at all, okay? Belly's tight, reach the arm forward, just lift the leg off the ground, come back down and switch. Keep going here, we're just going for time, nice and slow, at your own pace. Continue going there, opposite arm, opposite leg. Control your breathing, suck the navel in towards your spine. Good, keep on going here, a few more. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Last one here, and flipping on over. We're gonna go single leg bridge with one leg straight up in the air, okay? So you're gonna push the floor away, bridge your butt on up, and hold from here. Let that straight leg fall out to the side, tap the floor, come on back up, and down. Bridge back up, toe reaches out to the side, tap the floor, up, and down. Repeat 3 more here, up, side, up, down, 2, up, side, up, down, and last one. Good, so we're only doing 5 there. We're gonna switch legs, going to the next leg. This is our bridge with leg whip, if you remember these, okay? Other leg is straight up in the air. Push the floor away with your heel. Use your hamstring and butt to get up tall. Reach the foot out to the side as far as you can. Come back up and down. Bridge, whip, up and down. That's 2, 3 more. Bridge, whip, up and down. And 2, whip, up and down. And last one. Bridge, whip, up and down. Staying here on your backs, nice and comfortable. We're gonna go into a set of dead bugs next, all right? So bellies are nice and tight. We're gonna tuck our hips underneath, sucking in our stomach, pinching the corners of our abdomen together. We're gonna lift our legs up, arms come up, and we're reaching out opposite of the bird dog, opposite arm and leg, okay? Rather than on our hands and knees, we're just doing the same thing from our backs now. Nice and slow. Focus on reaching out as far as you can controllably, not letting those other arm and leg that are still up in the air move at all. Slowly switch, and come on back up. Keep on going. Nice and slow. Control your breathing as you go, in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Now try same side, arm and leg, switching it up mid-set. Little challenge here. Same side, arm and leg. Keep on going. Good. Now let's make it tough to finish. We're going to go both arms and legs all the way out and back up. All the way out and back up. All the way out. Last one here and back up. Good. Grab your knees, hug them on in towards your chest. Rock to the side a little bit. Alrighty. Fix your hat if you're losing it. I'm in dire need of a haircut, folks. That's why I'm rocking the hat every day. We're going to move into our work section next. You should be nice and warmed up after that, okay? Now, we're going to start off with some squat holds just by themselves, all right? So, you can do this against the wall with a wall sit if you want, or you can do it freestanding just where you are, all right? Whichever you prefer. If you do it against the wall with your back supported, it's going to you're going to feel it a little bit more in the quads and in the front of the knees, strengthening up the front of the knees. If you do it freestanding, just the squat holds, you're going to feel it in your entire leg and your core a little bit more, okay? We're going to do 3 holds. I'm going to do 1 of each, all right? So, starting off, I'm going to be out of the camera angle a little bit right here. Actually, let me go fix it. Move it up a little for you. Good. All right, ready? And dropping down as low as you can and holding here. Good. Just holding nice and tight, nice and steady, nice and stable, as low in that squat as you can. Don't use your arms to rest on your leg. This is cheating. Now you're just hanging out here. All right, you're not using your muscles to support you. Hang tight, control your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and back up. Good. Short rest here. I'm going to go from the free squat hold to a wall sit. You can do the same. You can flip what you were doing. Or you can do the same thing over and over again. Ready? Second round. A little bit longer this time. Drop on in and hold. Good. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. I hope you have something fun and productive planned for this week. If you're still working from home, that's good. I'm sure that's keeping you nice and busy, keeping you kind of on a good routine. You should be starting to burn. Don't let your butt or low back lift off the wall. Push yourself back into the wall. Feel it in your quads, feel it in your knees. Hold, a couple more breaths in and out. Smile as you're doing it, and come on off the wall. Good. Rest, kick it out real quick. Grab a drink if you need it. We have 1 more of those to do. I'm going to do it on the wall again. That one felt pretty good. About 10 more seconds to rest and recover here. Getting ready. And dropping on down. Should be starting to get real warm at this point. Feeling the legs and sit. If you're just resting your hands on the legs, that's fine, right? But don't lie to yourself, don't cheat yourself. If you're putting force down with your hands through your legs to make this easier, no, that's cheating. Good. Nice and easy, just holding here. Well, it's not easy, but you're imagining it's easy. You're acting like it's easy. Pretending you're just sitting in the chair on the beach somewhere nice. Sunshine hitting you, drink in your hand. Oh yeah, is that exciting? All right, a little bit longer here. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on off the wall. Good, I'm gonna give you a moment to shake it out. We're gonna go into our first work section next, okay? For our first main work section, our first supersets. Grab a drink. I just have to get my mats out of the way. There we go. Alright guys, we're just going to be the best for you to see me. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to cut my head off real quick so you guys can see me a little bit better. That way you can see what my legs are doing. But we're going to go through a lunge matrix right now, okay? So we're going to go forward lunge, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge, back and behind. So that's step forward, drop down, come back up, step off to the side, come back up, and then step back and behind that stationary leg. Good. And repeat. Forward lunge, back up, lateral lunge, back up, curtsy lunge, back and behind. Keep going. You're going to go all the way to failure on this one leg. Same leg is stepping, same leg stays stationary the whole time. Good. And we are just lunging nice and slow. No speed here. Really control that lower. Good. Try and make it take 3 or 4 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on back up and step back and behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And keep going. Step forward, back, lateral lunge, back, and curtsy lunge, back. If these are too easy and you have some form of a weight, whether it be in a grocery bag, a backpack, or you actually have dumbbells or kettlebells at home, keep on going and feel free to load it up, all right? I'm going to switch sides. Stepping with the new leg now. Step forward, drop down, come back up, switching, good, and curtsy lunge, back and behind. Stepping forward, drop down, lateral lunge, off to the side, curtsy lunge, behind. All right, forward, lateral, curtsy lunge, behind. Forward, lateral, curtsy lunge, behind. Very nice, keep going here, a couple more. Remember, we have to go close to failure with all of our home training. And rest. Good. Take a breather here. We're going to grab a yoga block or a rolled up towel. I'm going to give you a moment to grab that if you have it. All right, we're going to go down on our stomachs. The yoga block or the towel roll is for your head, okay? Go ahead and wipe it off. We're going to be lying down flat here for swimmers, okay? Good, you can see me here. Forehead is on the block or the towel. Excuse me. Forehead is on the block or the towel. We're going to go hands behind the head. Lifting the elbows, lift the hands, reach out and wrap around. As you get halfway, turn the palms up, come up behind your back, good. And lift off the back and wrap back around. If you cannot get behind your head or behind your low back, that's okay. You're just gonna stay out to the sides and go as high off the floor as you can and do as large of a motion as you can, all right? Forehead on the block, lifting up and around. Really fight the whole time. to keep your hands as high off the floor as you can. Pay attention to what you're doing with your shoulder blades. You can rest in between each rep, but re-pinch together, lift. Keep those arms up as high as possible. Good. Try and get one more in here. Back and forth. Very nice. Take a moment to rest. We're going to do a second round of that. Lunge Matrix, forward lunge, lateral lunge, and curtsy lunge. Then back to the swimmer one more time. Okay? Ready? Let's do it. Pop it on up. And we're off. Forward lunge, back up. Lateral lunge, back up. And curtsy lunge, step back and behind. Remember, we want to make that lowering portion take 3 to 4 seconds. Good. Good. And curtsy lunge, back and behind. Forward lunge. Guys, when you do that forward lunge, you can definitely step off to the side a little bit if you need to, okay? Lateral lunge. And then for the curtsy lunge, when you step back and behind, just don't let your knee pop inward and really point hard inward. We want to just keep it moving straight forward. Okay? Good. A couple more on this side. Forward, middle, lateral lunge, middle, and curtsy lunge. Get a couple more in on your own if you can. Keep going. Push yourself. Sorry guys, I was doing yard work all weekend and now I'm a little sniffly. Stone dust and mulching and pollen. It's getting to me a little bit. We're going to switch sides here, okay? All right, second leg, second set. Forward lunge, middle. Lateral lunge, middle. And then backing off to the side. Good. Forward lunge, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge. Keep going on your own. Forward lunge, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge. Forward lunge, lateral lunge, curtsy lunge, back and behind. Good. Keep going, a couple more on this side. Last time on this side, we're only doing 2 rounds of this today. Forward lunge, into the lateral lunge, into your curtsy lunge. Good. A couple more, and go ahead and rest. I'll give you a couple moments. We need your block again, block or rolled up towel or nothing. You can do this with your head flat on the floor. That is fine. We're going back to the swimmer, okay? So lying flat here, forehead on our surface. Hands behind the head, lifting on up, reach out in front. Keep those hands as far off the ground as possible. As you get out to the sides, turn your palms up and bring them as far up your back as you can. And reverse. Good. Quick pause in between each rep when you get back to your head. We're going to reset and go again. You want to work through as much of a range of motion as you can muster up with these. Don't leave any millimeter left behind. Good tension through your core, through your abdomen, through your butt. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together, lifting those arms up as high as we can. Good. Awesome. Keep going. Scrape a couple more out for me. Still in this swimmer position. All right, grab a couple more. Keep going. Good, folks. Good. And rest if you hadn't yet. Go ahead and take your break. All right. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. All right. So that is we did our wall sits. We did our lunge matrix and our swimmers. Now we're going to go into a hip lift, okay? Some bridging, and then a push-up variation, okay? If you want your mats, you can lay them back out for this. You don't need your block anymore. All right. We're going to do 2 bridges together. We're going to start with some bridge marching and then move into a single leg bridge. All right. So bridging your hips up high, pushing your hands down through the floor. Weight is through our heels. Lift the butt. Turn the hips underneath as we lift. And very gently, we're going to march one leg up and back down. Alternating, marching the other leg up and back down. Oddly enough with this one, the higher you lift your leg, the easier it actually is. If we turn these into smaller marches, it's actually a little bit more challenging. Experiment with it here. Do a few where you lift your knee way up high, and a few where you keep your knees down low. Keep on going here. We're doing this for a while. See which one you like better. See which one you like least. Whichever one you like least is the one that you should continue doing. Whichever one that you find more challenging is the one that you should continue doing. Good, and rest. Drop that butt down. Quick breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Back to that single leg bridge. No leg whip this time though, okay? So we're going to have one leg straight up in the air or just pulled in towards our chest, all right? If you want to hold it with your hands, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. Heck, you can even take your leg and figure forward over the other one and do your bridges from here, all right? Make sure you get up as high as you can though. Don't just lift the butt a little bit. Bridge all the way up and back down, okay? We're going to get started here. First leg, bridging up, back down. Remember, you can do it with your legs straight up, with your knee pulled in, or with your legs figure forward. All right, we're going for time here. As many as you can get in while I'm still going. Good. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, we want to exhale as we exert force. You can try a few different single leg bridge variations here. Good. 3, 2, and 1. And switching sides. Foot drops down. Other leg either comes up, in towards the chest, or crossed over. All right, and bridging. Push the floor away. Exhale as we bridge. Drive on up. Good. Bridging on your own here. Again, we're just going for time. Remember, you can try a few different bridge variations. See where moving that leg feels the most challenging, all right? Wherever you can challenge yourself the most here, that is going to contribute towards the most effective version of that exercise. Hard exhale as we drive up, good, and back down. A few more bridges here, and rest, okay? Control your breath here on the ground. Big breaths in through the nose, down into the belly, and out through the mouth. We're going to flip on over into a push-up variation. We're going to do eccentric push-ups today, all right? So what we're going to try and do is make the lowering portion of our push-up take 10 seconds, all right? You can do this from your knees, or you can do this from your feet. If you wanted to, you could also use an elevated surface. You could put a chair in front of you and use that. Whatever you find most effective, okay? Alrighty, let's give this a shot here. Remember, we want to make it take 10 seconds for us to hit the ground. I'm going to count out the time and begin to lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and then just reset, all right? You don't need to push back up from the bottom there. Push up position, just lowering down, belly tight, butt tight, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. That is 2. We're going to go basically to failure here, okay? Back up and lowering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Whew. Let's see if we can scrape out 2 more together, all right? Push up and lowering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. That was number 4. Let's get one more, all right? Push-up position, butt's tight, belly's tight, and lowering. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Good job there. That was round 1 of the second half of our strength block. You can go ahead and take a rest for a moment, grab a drink. When you're ready, we're flipping back over to our bridge marching. Alrighty, so from your backs, remember you get to mess around here. Shorter marches or larger marches. Bridge on up, pushing the floor away with your heels. Large marches are actually a little bit easier. Keep your hips high the whole time. Alright, now shorter marches, nice and small. Keep the hips high, keep the butt off the ground. Alright, as much distance between your hips and the floor as possible. Nice and gentle. The marches should not be loud, nice and quiet. Driving through the heel. Good, and back to big marches. Good, and small marches again. Good, and down. Awesome. Quick rest, and then into the single leg bridge after that. Remember, we're going to failure here with a single leg bridge. So if I stop before you're done, keep on going. If I am still going long after you are done, that's fine. Just use it as a rest period, okay? All right, first leg, and bridging. Pushing the floor away. Exhale as we exert force. You can do it with your leg in whatever position you would like. Three, 2, and last one if you can. Good, if you're still going, keep on going. We'll give you a moment. Finishing on your own, going to failure, all right? If you're there already and you're ready to switch sides, let's go into it. If not, keep going and switch when you're ready. Starting on the second side. Four, 3, 2, and last one. Drive on up. Woo! Hang out on the ground and breathe. Catch your breath. If you're still able to keep bridging, make sure you do so. Get that butt as high up off the floor as you can. Good. We're going to give everyone else a moment to finish on up. If you're done, sit down right here like I am. Just relax. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out to the mouth. We're going to go into our push-ups next, all right? Flipping on over. Last challenging section here, okay? All right, eccentric push-ups. We're going to make the lowering portion take 10 seconds. We're going to shoot for at least 5 again, okay? You can go from your hands, from your fists, from your knees, or from your feet, wherever you want. Ready? First one, and lowering. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back up if you can. If not, just reset. And lowering. Number 2, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. Number 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reset. Number 4. Big breath in, belly tight. It's getting hard at this point. And lowering. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one here. Ready? Lift the hips up a little bit higher, tuck the butt underneath, and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo, and down. Guys, good job. Those long push-ups are pretty tough, but you made it through it, all right? Again, whenever we're doing these workouts together, just modifying anyway. I'm keeping my eye on the camera a little bit to see if you guys drop any comments. If you have any questions on how to modify, you can always feel free to drop a comment and I'll let you know, all right? That's actually it for our workout. We did 2 rounds together, okay? If you want to continue going, you could do all the way up to 5 or 6 rounds if you wanted to, but we're not going to do that together. You can pause the video here, rewind it, go on back to the lunges, the swimmers, and then the bridges and the push-ups if you want to do more rounds. Right now, we're just going to cool down together, okay? Let's go to hands and knees. We're going to go cat-cows again. Rounding the back off. Sticking the butt out. We always want to inhale in our position. And on that exhale, change positions. Big breath in. Exhale, change positions. Good. A couple more on your own. Guys, just remember, all right, our at-home workouts don't need to be anything crazy. This will be over sooner than later at this point. All right, we'll be able to slowly start returning to normal life and the gym and the club, hopefully. We can slowly ramp our workouts back up. Just doing enough like this is going to help you maintain your fitness levels. You're going to backtrack a little bit when you get back into training. It's going to be mostly psychological. You're going to build back up your physical strength pretty quickly. All right. So don't stress about having to do super hard workouts on your own at home. Okay. Most of us don't have equipment. All of the gym equipment was all bought up. So we're going to be okay. Now, on all fours still. Let's go to thread the needle. Taking your hand, reaching it in between your arm and leg, and rotating up towards the ceiling. Reaching down, rotate up towards the ceiling. Good. And switching sides. Reaching through, rotate up. Reaching through, rotate up. You can do this in a tabletop position, or you can do this sat back on your heels, whichever way you prefer, okay? Let's flip on over to our backs and let's rock our knees side to side. Lower trunk rotations here, just wiggling the hips, getting the legs to rotate on the pelvis, getting the pelvis to influence our middle back a little bit, getting a stretch up through here. Side to side, good. Take your hands, straighten one leg, grab behind your knee, and we're gonna do flossing here. Bring the heel in towards the butt, kick the foot up straight, and back down. This is going to be our last one together, guys. Like I said, if you want to do additional rounds, just pause the video, rewind it. Don't worry if the workout isn't that hard for you. If it is hard for you, then perfect. That's totally fine. All right, good. And switch sides. Just doing a little bit of movement each day is all we need to worry about right now, okay? If you're an aerobic athlete, a cyclist, or a runner, keep training outside. Follow along with these bodyweight workouts. All right, they'll be a good complement to your current training. All right, guys. That is your Monday morning workout. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I hope you have a fantastic week. It looks like it's going to be a little bit rainier this week, so maybe some of those indoor projects you've been saving because it's been so nice out will be a good activity this week. All right? Take care. Let me know if you guys have any requests moving forward, and we'll see you next time. Bye.